Checking in with Quincy City Clerk Nicole Crispo to get an update on, I guess, what was their first remote license board meeting. Nikki, how are you?
I'm good, Joe. How are you?
Doing great. Nice to virtually see you. I hope we can do this again in studio soon. But you took license board online. How'd that go?
We did. It went very well. Unfortunately, with the coronavirus, we had to cancel some upcoming events in the city of Quincy, of course, and road races and things like that. And so um, we're now trying to move some things to September. Obviously, some things were canceled, but we're now going virtual.
Yeah, you
Happy
and
to do
everybody
it.
else.
Yes.
Yeah. So was this the first license board meeting since the pandemic hit?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And that was what, almost, well, 3 months ago, I guess,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah.
Right. In mid-March.
Yeah.
So, and the reason, there are some people that are requesting to open restaurants and things like that, but all the restaurants were closed, so there was no need, to put it out there, until we see things moving along. So
Sure. Yeah, I was surprised to see only two items on the agenda. I thought you would have been backlogged, but I'm sure they'll start to filter in now.
that's for sure.
Yeah. So can we talk about those two items?
Yes, of course. Agenda item number 1 was a hearing regarding the request of Claire Brennan for a 1-day special use permit for the annual Feel the Beat 5K road race. The event is scheduled for Saturday, September 12th, 2020, and contingent upon public health conditions and the status of Massachusetts reopening plan. Claire was unable to meet with us via Zoom. So she's done this for quite a few years in the city of Quincy. Always a really good event. So I spoke on behalf of Claire, and we took a vote, and it was unanimous that she would go forward with that, contingent on the health crisis.
Okay. What's the event for, Nikki? Do you know?
Uh, it's heart disease.
Okay.
Heart disease, yeah.
Okay.
Um, the next agenda item is number 2, hearing regarding the request of Thai She Inc. doing business as Thai C for a common victular wine and malt beverage restaurant license at the premise located at 6264 Billings Road. Proposed manager is Claire Chen. Proposed hours of operation is 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. And on Friday and Saturday, she would like to open until 1 a.m. Attorney Mihai Hu was there and spoke on behalf of Claire Chen, and told us that it's a hot pot restaurant. So this was a continued hearing from March,
Okay.
and so it was properly advertised. Butters were notified, and Claire spoke about what her plan was there, which was the hot pot, and contingent on Jay Duca's department going down and inspecting the hot pots. That went through, the board took a vote, and it went through 5-0.
Okay. Very good. And that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Obviously, with the restaurants reopening, we wanted to give an update to anyone who is listening. If in fact you are a restaurant owner and you do wish to utilize your outside space, the city has put a link on the front page of the website right under the COVID-19 update. And you can click on there, go through a very streamlined, easy process with some questions of name, address, number of seats, what your intention is, a sketch, and that goes to the license board and traffic and parking. So we all take a look at it, and we we certify that we've seen the plan, and they sign an attestation at the bottom, and if everybody is good, then their plan goes forward. They get a certificate that they can open their outside seating. There's also some spots in there for comments from the departments, and traffic has been wonderful. Health, of course. Um, a special thank you to Jay Duca and Susan Kindergan, the administrator for the licensing board, who worked on the portal and put together this amazing application process that is really easy to use and super fast. So, we want to help everybody get open as soon as they can, but do it within the guidelines of the state. And the mayor's administration has worked with us on getting, and the Chamber of Commerce, I should say, has worked on getting these restaurants open, and we're happy to see it.
Okay, so you don't need to have a full meeting for these, that you can approve them without a full meeting?
That's right. That's right. So the ABCC gave the local license board authority some leniency there, and so we're doing it via the computer.
Okay, and is this just for restaurants that have existing outdoor space, Nikki, or
So if they had existing outdoor space, they don't need to fill out the form to get their space approved. It's only if they didn't have existing outdoor space, or unless they want to enlarge what they had, then they need to, of course, put in a sketch
Okay.
in
And
the
do you
application.
know about how many have taken advantage of that so far?
32 as of last night. Yeah.
Okay. And is there a deadline for them to apply?
Nope, nope. They can apply at any time they'd like. So
Okay.
we're definitely enthusiastic as to what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Um,
About how long is it good for?
they're talking about November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So also I should note too, Cottage Ave. They're closing Cottage Ave right after the entrance into the parking area. So there's going to be 16C out there, Shaking Crab, Idle Hour. Will be taking advantage of that space. So that's a good thing. They're going to string up some lights and make it a nice area to come and visit and dine. And of course, the parking garage is open, so we encourage people to come down into the center and dine.
Okay, and yeah, I know the Fours had outdoor seating, so that's a perfect opportunity for them.
Yes, yes. So they're going to take advantage of the space in the back, which is beautiful now. And of course, Alba will be opening the roof deck.
Mhm.
The Hancock on Hancock Street has applied.
Oh.
They're going to utilize their their big beautiful curbs, sidewalks.
Mhm.
We have 8-foot curb sidewalks in the city in most places, so we're very lucky.
Yeah, well, I know that was the initial thought when those huge sidewalks were put in, was for outdoor dining and outdoor seating.
Yeah,
So here's a great way to put it to use for sure.
that's it. So
What are the restaurant people saying to you in terms of it having to do this? Is it a lot of work for them? Is it something that they're excited about?
it is something they're excited about. They want to get back to work. They want to see their wait staff back to work, and everybody's encouraged, and especially like the streamline process.
Yeah.
They've been through so much already, so we wanted to make it as user friendly as we could, and I think that goal was set forth.
Yeah. I'm sure that, the health department, I'm sure is working with them to make sure they do all the social distancing things and hygiene things they're supposed to do, right?
Right, and obviously, it says right in the attestation that they do meet the guidelines of of the governor and of the mayor. So that's really important to us. And we've been out looking around, and it seems like everybody is taking it very seriously and doing a great job. As a matter of fact, right before this meeting here, I went down to check out the plan at Tony's Clam Shop, and they have a great plan in place, and they're expecting the crowds. So with the nice weather,
Oh yeah, everybody needs their fried clams.
absolutely.
Are there specialized hours, Nikki, for the outdoor dining?
It's till 9 p.m. And 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 10 p.m. Friday and Friday through Sunday, I believe.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's all on the web page too.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions, they can go right on. I've seen on Facebook, um, there's been lists of Quincy restaurants
Mhm.
that have outside seating. So if you need something there, you could probably go right onto Facebook and see it. I'm not sure if it's on the Quincy page yet, but I could suggest that to Lisa Amola and get the list on the restaurants that are
Okay.
participating.
Great. Or I mean, just call your favorite restaurant and see if they're doing outdoor dining, right?
Yep, yep.
So, okay, very good. I know you had some updates on some rescheduled events. Maybe you could tell us about.
Yes, so we did. The Common Market was going to do a spring fling, June 4th through June 6th. Now they are going to reschedule till September 17th through 19th. So another one that I went out and checked on, and they have a great plan in place for outside dining.
Great.
And the Best Buddies bike ride is rescheduled from June 6th till September 26th.
And let's hope by then we're in phase 4 at least.
Let's hope so. Our new normal, right?
Yeah, exactly. Anything else,
And
Nikki?
yeah, the Massachusetts Lottery Commission
Oh,
gave keynote to go to All Prime Energy at 571 Hancock Street.
very good. I know that the deadline to respond to the federal census was extended till October. So how is that going?
It's going well. I'm encouraged, and the mayor has and I have been working together along with some of his staff, and we're going to send out a second mailing, thanking the people that have already replied, and asking if you haven't to please do so.
Mhm.
This is such a critical year in the federal census for us here in Quincy. We need to get over that 100,000 mark for number of people in our city. The funding is so important, and I mean, especially this is a great year to look at it, that with the pandemic and what we need for facilities, healthcare. The Manet Health Center stepped up, and they're a great advocate. They get funding federally, and that's where it comes from, is that everybody answers their census, their federal census. It is so important to the city, and it is 100% confidential.
Mhm.
So, nothing that you answer on that census will ever go to anyone. It won't go to ICE, it won't go to the police, it won't go to the FBI. It's 100% confidential. So we do encourage all of our residents to please answer the federal census.
Yeah, it's just 2020census.gov is the website. You can do it over the phone. You can do it by regular mail. And speaking with Representative Chan, he said Quincy is about 61% response rate right now, which is
Right.
lower than the state average, unfortunately.
Right.
He wants to boost that up, yeah.
Absolutely. We need to get that number up, and again, thank you to the mayor for, helping get the word out with this beautiful postcard that should be hitting the mail next week.
Okay, very good. So folks should look for those.
Yeah,
How's
the information is on there
okay,
to reply.
great. And it's a good reminder that it's for anybody living in your household at the time.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Anybody, babies, grandparents, foster children, everybody is counted who lives under your roof.
How is the first week opening of City Hall going there, Nikki?
Good, very good, thank you. We're very busy, very busy. We get a lot of bride and grooms coming in to fill out their marriage intention, and that's really important. And of course, our regular services are all available.
This is an election year this year, state and federal, and I know that you're just waiting for some guidance on how that's going to happen.
Yes, it should be very interesting, to say the least. I did see some things in the bill that I like very much, and some things that are going to be challenging.
Hmm.
But we're always here, to meet every challenge head on, and we'll just get it done. One of the things I saw was that every household, every registered voter will get an absentee ballot application mailed to them by July 15th.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume the influx of mail will be really, really high.
Yeah.
So, we're working on finding space to store all of the ballots securely, and do the right thing. And of course, elections is the biggest priority for me. And I take it very seriously, and will
Sure.
work really hard to make sure that everybody's vote is counted, and the integrity of the election is, the most important thing.
Right. Now, could those be counted before Election Day or no?
We're still waiting for the guidance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would be a huge undertaking to try and do that all in one day, plus folks that come to the polls too.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And we will have our 31 precincts open, it sounds like. So, we'll do the best we can under the circumstances.
Yeah. And will there be early voting also?
There will be early voting. I saw that in the bill as well,
Okay.
for September and November,
Okay.
and perhaps even extended. So,
Wow.
yeah.
All right. Anything else, Nikki?
No, I'm gonna take a couple of weeks to rest up before because before you know it, it's gonna be here. We'll have early voting in August.
Wow.
So September 1st will be here before you know it. So we'll hit the ground running right after July 4th.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So for the license board, you're going to stick to the virtual meetings for now?
We are, yeah.
Okay.
And, we'll see what happens. But when the mayor put out the guidelines for the reopening of City Hall, he did ask that the boards meet virtually for at least probably the summer.
Okay. And do you have another meeting scheduled?
Well, we do have a July meeting, and
Okay.
I apologize, I don't have the date right here in front of me.
Okay, that's okay.
But we will have a July and an August meeting.
Okay, great. The city website, quincyma.gov, and at the city clerk's office, what's the good phone number, Nikki?
617-376-1131 for the city clerk's vital statistics side. For the election side, 617-376-1144.
Great. And do folks need an appointment to come see you or no?
We have been taking appointments
Mhm.
for the marriage intentions,
Mhm.
but for everything else, you can just walk in. And we, of course, wouldn't turn anyone away for a marriage intention. We just don't want too many people congregating waiting.
Yep.
So even if they do come in and there's a couple waiting, then we might ask you to come back when at a more convenient time.
Sure. Just for safety reasons, keep
Yes.
everybody socially distanced.
Yeah.
Great to see you.
You
Appreciate.
too, Joe.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get together in person soon, but this will suffice in the meantime.
You bet.
All right. Thanks again, Nikki.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.